All right, everyone. So, for those of you who had a busy weekend, the Premier League actually kicked off. Haaland had his 100th appearance for Man City and scored in their win against Chelsea this past weekend. So, the thing about Erling Haaland actually is that he's actually very well liked in the US, believe it or not. Here, let me give you guys an example. So, over here, this is Travis Kelsey. For those of you that follow the NFL, you know who that is, the best tight end in the whole game. For those of you that don't follow the NFL or American football, you also know him as Taylor Swift's boyfriend. So, arguably one of the most popular players on what is the most prominent team in the NFL. So, the Kansas City Chiefs actually are a Super Bowl winning team. They won the most recent Super Bowl. They're trying to make it a three-peat now. So, after Tom Brady stepped down from the New England Patriots and moved on from them, the Kansas City Chiefs have kind of inherited that mantle and become the team to beat in the NFL. But we're not here to talk about the NFL, we're here to talk soccer. In terms of this tweet right there, somehow Travis Kelsey is giving a shout out to Erling Haaland. That's something that's almost unheard of from an NFL star. Like, usually we have this somewhat friendly rivalry going on. And again, this is the United States where for decades before the 2010s, people didn't even consider soccer a sport. And you had idiots like Jim Rome, who is in fact an idiot and who is in fact someone we do not claim as an American, saying that soccer is not a real sport. We don't claim that man. But outside of that, it's just such a beautiful thing to see when like different sports can come together and respect each other, and also the fact that NFL stars, and this is like not just any NFL team, right? We're not talking about any run of the mill NFL team that can't win a Super Bowl. This is a Super Bowl winning NFL team is paying respects and homage to Erling Haaland and just the Premier League and soccer itself. So it's always a great thing to see, right? And as for the video, I'll just play it for you guys. I don't like that some of the stuff that's trending on Twitter is popping up as well. So might need to do these video edits a little bit better. Hopefully YouTube does not strike me down for any of this. Anyways, not just Erling Haaland, but also JJ Watt. So JJ Watt is just an NFL legend. I mean, this guy, when he was playing in the NFL, was arguably one of the best defensive players. Total top of the, just like the top of the pile kind of player, world class, Pro Bowl caliber, arguably one of the best to play his position. And even here, it's just like now he's become a part time owner for Burnley. I wanted to actually talk a little bit about Americans buying up a lot of these Premier League teams and just my whole take on it. But it's really wholesome in a way to see when real recognize real, I guess, or when a great player from another sport recognizes a great player from another sport, and the two just give each other their props, right? And here, there's even debate saying that Erling Haaland could potentially make an NFL roster given his size and his athleticism, which, once again, is just really wholesome, right? It's kind of like how times have changed because almost like, I want to say even 10 years ago, you would never hear this kind of chatter. Like, nobody would ever say that like any soccer player could play in the NFL. My personal take is that with the right amount of training, someone like a Cristiano Ronaldo could tear it up in the NFL. Yeah, I know my American friends are gonna like chew me alive for this, but there are so many players out there on the pitch in soccer who have the athleticism necessary to absolutely tear it up in the NFL. Like, imagine Kylian Mbappe running a 40. Like, he could probably run faster than 90% of receivers in the NFL, in my opinion. So to see NFL players kind of accept that and kind of be like, you know, let's give soccer its due. It's just really wholesome to see when you're an American soccer fan because so much has changed in just 10 years, for example. So yeah, just wanted to give Erling Haaland his dues and say, nice work, man.